So, question of the day. Do you need a YouTube channel? My name is Paul. I'm a full-time video producer, videographer, you could say, from Berlin, Germany. And do you really need a YouTube channel to make it in the business, or do you need social media in general? What role plays Instagram? That's the question of today. Rule number one. Don't forget yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, do you really need social media? Do you need a YouTube channel? Do you need Instagram? Do you have to have 10,000 followers to make it in the business? Welcome to this video. My name is Paul. I'm a full-time video producer, videographer, you could say, from Berlin, Germany, and I work full-time with my camera. I work full-time with my Lumix S1H, with my Lumix S5. This camera is filming me right now with the Lumix 16 to 35mm attached on it, and we film in 4K, 50 FPS, MP4 in like 8-bit. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Today no fancy vlog and stuff. A lot of people have this thing in mind that they want a YouTube channel and have like 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, be the guy that lives from YouTube, camera gear reviews and stuff. And that's all very cool, but let's be honest, that's often a dream very hard to achieve. And if I could choose, do I want to become a content creator that has like 150,000, 500,000 subscribers, or like a successful business company? I think I would choose the business route. Why I would choose the business route? Because I'm not a successful YouTuber. I don't know. I think if you have money on both sides, you have money, you're a successful business owner, you have a lot of money, or you're a famous YouTuber and you have a lot of money. In one occasion, a lot of people know you and you are famous and everyone wants a selfie with you, and on the other hand, you are under the radar and nobody knows what you are, what you're doing, and I think that's ultra beneficial. But do you need in general a YouTube channel to be successful as a videographer, for instance? I see it personally like this, that a YouTube channel helps incredibly for creativity, for testing things out and for trying new stuff, because you don't want to make experience when you work with a client, when you're in the state of just starting out to become a successful business, when you're in the state of maybe starting your videography company and you have a thing in mind. You want to test out, I don't know, your new camera setting, 4K, 50 FPS in some new scenario. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you film for a client on a paid shoot, because when that fails and you have then some things to consider you didn't have before, and you do something wrong because you never tested the setting, then you really have a problem. And on YouTube you can do whatever you want. That's your channel. I can do whatever I want. I can film in 4K, 50 FPS, 30, 25, even in 20 FPS if I wanted to, because that's my channel. I can test out here 6K HDR vlogs and see how long my computer takes to edit the stuff and to render the stuff. I can test out a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do when I work for a client. You know, when you have a company and you start your business, maybe you are booked once per week. That is a good amount when you then booked once per. I am booked, last week I was booked 3 shooting days. This week I have tomorrow a shoot for a politician in Berlin here. And if you book then once per week, you are very good. That's a lot of stuff, but that's still not so much that you can say you are always in the run and always in the flow of making videos. Imagine you're a sprinter, you're an athlete or something or whatever, and you only train when you compete, when you have then like a competition or something. A bodybuilder works out every day, and that is also a way you have to choose with your camera. When you only pick your camera because you get money from it and you maybe film an interview or something, and that's the only thing you edit and start your camera, that's actually a little bit less effort in my opinion. There was a time I used my camera every day. I had my camera every day with me. I am not kidding here. I had this for 2-3 years maybe. I had this camera every day with me. I was shooting, producing content every day. And of course I didn't post it every day, but I used it almost every day. So pointing the camera at the bench and then sitting on a bench, ladies and gentlemen. The fear of smoking is more dangerous than smoking, in my opinion. but who am I? A YouTube channel is ultra beneficial to stay in the flow of producing videos. And one thing, when your client sees that you have a YouTube channel, the client sees your face, the client sees you talking about your hobby, your passion, and that's credibility. The client thinks, and it is like this, that you have a passion for your videography, for your hobby, and that's good. And you can show your client, I make videos every day, I'm always in the flow. Sure, nice videos on your website are also very beneficial. Whoa, nice. My dad used to have a Harley Davidson, that's cool, eh? Nice bike, eh? YouTube videos regularly, you're always in the flow of making videos, that's good. And you will be found via YouTube. That's also an SEO thing. When you then type in how to use this and this camera, I am a videographer from blah blah blah, and people Google, I want to find a videographer in like your place, and then you will be found via YouTube. I actually had a client that found me via YouTube. Do you need high Instagram count? I don't know, because I had maybe 1 or 2 nice clients via Instagram. And by the way, that's Steven. Instagram, high Instagram count. Do you need it? I don't think so. I know people that have 500,000 Instagram followers, they make barely any money off it. I know people that have 100 Instagram followers and they make like 150k euro per year with their videography. And a lot of cinema DPs doesn't even have YouTube or stuff. When you're ultra busy, you don't have time for YouTube anyway. And if I could choose what do I want to spend more time with YouTube, delivering social media content and stuff, or writing clients and making little commercials and working for a client and receive actual money for it, I would then choose the route for going to the money side. You know, that's always my approach. I want to gain money from my craft. So you have then a YouTube channel that brings you no money, but what brings it you? It brings you customers, because the customer sees you and it builds a relationship without talking actually to a client. When the client watches 5 videos from yourself talking about this and this, you're credible and the client will book you more likely, as he will book maybe the company that has no face on it. Imagine you spend 3,500 on a YouTube I don't know, commercial video, and you don't know this guy, you never saw his face. That is actually not so cool. So a YouTube channel is cool for staying in the mood of staying in the flow of making videos. That's actually pretty cool. One thing how my YouTube channel helped me was I got a pretty nice cooperation with the company Vegas and Dell. Actually, maybe you saw it in some videos. People call me now a Vegas ambassador. I received an ultra amazing laptop from it, and people chose me because I'm a hybrid. They wanted, I asked them why me? Why me? I have only 2,000 subscribers back then, and they wanted a professional guy that can produce decent looking videos, but also a YouTuber. They have a specific product they want to promote, and they need high quality video with it, from it. And they said it has nothing to do with your follower count. If the videos are not looking so good, then and you don't know what you're doing, you can have all the followers in the world, you are not our target audience. And I am the target audience of them. I'm this guy that has a little company, and I need a best laptop in the world to produce, actually, also when I'm on the go. So if you're interested in a nice laptop, and it's not sponsored here, I receive no money for saying this, but this laptop, the Dell Precision 770 laptop from Dell, that's amazing. Ultra powerful machine, and I can recommend this machine a lot for content creating. It's so strong and heavy. I have separate extra reads of it, and that's also one of the bright positive sides, the plus points of having a YouTube channel. You get chosen by some companies for such a product. And also for my life was it beneficial to have a YouTube channel, because 2 years ago when I was in Iceland, this company said we give you a nice discount for our camper van, and you can then make a little YouTube video about it. So that helps also along the way. And if you then have a lot of subscribers, you get maybe some stuff for free. You cannot earn money when you get stuff for free. Remember this, you can get everything in the world for free, but you will not receive money from it, except you have a very high follower count and you receive money from an ad. Let's say people send you the new Insta360 8K camera, you review it, and then you also get money for this review, like 5,000 euro, then you can live on it. but that's a very long way, and such a niche way. That's I think that's far more easier, at least for me, would it be far more easier to pull out another company out of the ground and be another filmmaking producing company. Yeah, I think that's for me actually easier. So how's business going? I was booked from a company from Texas. Now I'm maybe booked from a company from Beverly Hills. So greeting to the USA, you are great. I like the USA, and greeting to all the subscribers here, all the followers from around the country. I also want to know where you're from. If you have a YouTube channel, what would you do with your YouTube channel if you don't have one? If you have a YouTube channel, maybe comment it down here. I'm so curious if you are a videographer. I'm really curious. Are you a videographer or a photographer, or you just watch content, or do you also create content? That would be interesting for me. So write down your Instagram and YouTube. Trust me, I don't have so many comments that I cannot read everything. I read every comment, and I am so happy for every comment to get a little bit in contact with you. So see you in the next video.